Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. Villanova men's basketball coach Jay Wright with us now. And Coach Wright, you're going to be here tomorrow for the 2015 Howard Garfinkel Coaching Clinic. It's going to be held at the Shin High School Gym. Go to garfclinic.com. You're going to want to go to this. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. And Coach Wright, this is pretty cool because you were the man on the sidelines at the D3 Rochester up here in upstate New York. What are your memories of this part of the area?
Wow, man! Good research, brother. Good research.
Producer guys.
That was my first job. I worked under Mike Neer at the University of Rochester, and I'll never forget. I was there 2 years, and I just started in the fall. And they used to, I don't know if they still do this, but they used to have a huge coaching clinic in Poughkeepsie. And I went down to Poughkeepsie. I'd actually been a college coach for like 2 weeks, and I'm at the bar, trying to meet coaches late at night, and there's this little tough guy there saying, I told Boeheim this, I told Carnesecca this. I'm thinking, like, wow, who is this guy that knows all the coaches? It was Jim Burr. It was Jim Burr, the Big East official, and he's at the bar with all the guys. He knew everybody. He's a legend up there in the Albany area.
Now, Coach, you have that unique perspective, some time in New York, a lot of time in Philly area. Who's tougher, New York fans or Philadelphia fans?
Oh, I think Philadelphia.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Philadelphia. It's not. They're not bad on college basketball teams. It's a great college basketball town, as Albany is. But if you're coaching the Phillies or the Eagles, whoa, they are brutal, man. They are brutal. And even more so, I lived in New York. I was at Hofstra University, and obviously I was at University of Rochester. They're not as bad in New York. As bad as they are, it's not as tough as Philly fans can get.
Yeah, they booed Santa Claus and stuff, man. What are you going to do?
Snowballs.
Yeah, right.
Jay Wright of Villanova with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. Coach Wright, you've been at Villanova now. You're entering your 15th season. We have, just here you Albany, we have Will Brown, who's been here for about the same amount of time with the Great Danes. Why stay at Villanova as long as you have, Coach? Every year, your name seems to pop up in some way, shape, or form. Why show the loyalty? By the way, it's refreshing. It's great. I'm not hating on you whatsoever, but why stick with one program the way you have?
I think this program just fits me, and I fit the culture here at Villanova. And the longer you're in coaching, the more you realize you have to be successful. You got to be somewhere where your philosophies fit. And they match the philosophy of the university. You can go in to a program, if you're a great coach, you can go into a program, you can change the culture and get something going for a while, but if it's not consistent with the university's culture, eventually you're gonna bang heads with somebody. Here at Villanova, we just we love the fact that 100% of our players have graduated. The university is very supportive of that. The reason the guys have graduated is because our professors work really hard with our guys. I love that. The school loves that. There were some times earlier in the beginning of our career where we were going to the NIT, we weren't going to the NCAA, but our guys were still graduating. We had good guys, and the school supported that. So, we've had some success, obviously, recently, but the school is all about taking care of these players, making sure they graduate, and they're very competitive too. And it's just a perfect place for me.
Coach, oddly enough, you're in Philly as long as you are. Everything you just said is giving in nature and beautiful. And speaking of which, my friend, you have the distinction of having the most beautiful wardrobe I think I've ever seen.
Sharp dressed.
So I have to ask you, as a radio guy who recently had to go on television, any tips on how I can step up my clothing game?
Yeah, man. I have a tailor. I have a tailor by the name of Gabe D'Annunzio. He's the man, and I got to tell you, you can look a lot better when someone's making the clothes for you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. It's how they fit. It's not exact. It's not as much like how expensive the suit is or what the make is, but it's how they fit.
So avoid the rack.
Just get your guy. Yeah, just get your guy. Or if you get him off the rack, just go to a guy, a good tailor that can just fit it to your body to look better.
Yeah, but when you have a tailor named D'Annunzio, that's that's street cred right there.
See, Levack's tailor's name is Walmart. I think that's part of there's a differentiation there.
Yeah, you don't want Billy Smith as your tailor. You got to get a Gabe D'Annunzio, man. He's the man.
Love
you're featured on ESPN.com. I'm featured in People of Walmart. It's a very different.
Coach Jay Wright of the Villanova men's basketball program with Armen and Levack at 104.5 The Team. Coach Wright, tomorrow you're going to be here with Coach Jim Calhoun, Tom Thibodeau, Deshaun Miller. The list goes on and on for the 2015 Howard Garfinkel Coaching Clinic. Garfclinic.com if you want to be there tomorrow here in the Capital Region. Coach, what is it about this clinic that you're looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, a couple things. I actually I do like the opportunity to come up to Albany. We got some good friends up there. It's a great town, and I was going up there to recruit. I lost my recruit from there. He's going to Maryland, but he's a good man. He's going to a great spot. Most importantly, we're going up there for Howard Garfinkel. Howard Garfinkel's a legend in our business, a guy that helped out a lot of coaches during his career, a lot of coaches. So when you have a chance to go do this for him, it's actually an honor to be, in the place with Calhoun and Thibodeau and Sean Miller, and it's going to be I think a great clinic, and it's going to be helping out Howard Garfinkel and supporting him, who supported all of us coaches throughout his career.
Coach, I know it's been a long time, but since you were in the Rochester area, the Bills are going to try and break the outdoor stadium noise record this weekend. Do you think they have any chance?
Yeah, they do, because one of the things that I was impressed with in my 2 years I lived in Rochester, not that Philly is the tropics, but the weather up there, during football season in December was just incredible, and it always blew my mind that those Buffalo fans, that was sold out every game, no matter what the weather was. They never, ever missed. They were so supportive. If anybody can make noise in good weather, Buffalo fans could do it. I think they're going to do it.
See, you call it supportive. I call it a little mentally unstable. But with all due respect, I call it that.
When I lived up there, I would watch those games. I think, all right, I know I love my Eagles, but if it was this kind of day, I wouldn't go to the game. Those people never missed. They were incredible.
Coach Jay Wright of Villanova with Armen and Levack. Coach, we'll see you tomorrow at the 2015 Howard Garfinkel Coaching Clinic. Garfclinic.com if you want to see Coach Wright speak tomorrow here in the Cap region. Coach, thank you so much. You're a great man. Great talking to you, Dave. Looking forward to it, and good luck this season.
I hope I get to see you guys tomorrow, man. It'd be great to see you.